All Century 21 real estate offices are independently owned and operated.
This is the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate. Good morning. I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker, with Pat Devaney, husband and fellow realtor.
Good morning, Jackie. How are you today?
Very good. How are you?
Very good.
We have with us for the second week in a row, George Whibley, owner of A&B Sunrooms and Remodel.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having us, guys.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate your time, George. We're here every Saturday at 11 a.m., Sunday at 11:30 a.m., where we discuss everything real estate. We have a full-time real estate office with many relentless realtors. We've been guiding, assisting, and advising clients in real estate matters for 50 years.
50 years. Wow. During the week, feel free to email us with any questions you have at questions@jruddy.com. That's questions@jruddy.com. Or you can give us a call at 570-344-6724. And when you go to jruddy.com, click on the webcam tab. It's at one of the tabs on top of the page, and you can get a live view of Dunmore Corners 24 hours a day.
View our listings, search the MLS listings, and listen to archive radio shows by going to mobile-friendly jruddy.com, jruddy.com. Check us out on social media. And don't forget that our radio shows are offered on most popular podcast apps. Check us out, The Real Estate Roundtable with Jackie Ruddy. We should come up. If you need a list of the podcast apps we're on, go to jruddy.com and click the radio tab.
That's right. Eileen on Long Island could be listening on the podcast when she's walking around.
Yes, right. She does that, and that's great. So follow, subscribe, and give us a rating if you like us, please. Okay, George Whibley, owner of A&B Sunrooms and Remodel. So you remodel?
We do. Exterior, we do everything outdoor living.
Outdoor living.
So you won't come in and redo my bathroom or my kitchen?
No.
No. You're an outdoor guy.
Yeah, well, we can do your porch, though.
Okay.
Yep.
One thing I want you to tell me about before we get started in our discussion is how long has A&B Sunrooms been in business, and how long have you been doing what you do?
Yeah, tell us the story. It's a great story.
Sure. A&B has been around for 25 years. I've been in the business for about 30 years now. So I worked for some previous sunroom companies, worked with A&B, the previous owner, for many years. And one day he decided to fire me for selling too much work. Yeah, it happens, right? But all worked out well. Bill and I stayed great friends over the years. And then he called me one Thursday and asked me to buy the business. His wife had breast cancer, and he needed to get out of the business quickly. So at that point, I put the house on the line, everything that I owned, cashed in my 401ks, my life insurance, and I even tried to mortgage the dog, but he didn't get much.
And everybody told you were crazy, right?
Crazy.
And look at you, here you are.
One thing I learned, if you want to make something happen, don't listen to the naysayers, or actually listen to them and keep their words in your back pocket as you grow.
Yeah, I have a few of those that have fueled my fire over the years. But your tagline on your business card says, don't dream it, do it.
That's correct.
You live it. You're living proof, right?
And most of our clients say that. When the project's finished, what they say is, I wish I would have done this so much, many years ago.
Yeah, it would have been cheaper.
Today's
labor.
Everything today.
Well, we were impressed because you did our patio area. We were very impressed. You did what you said you were going to do. And I have to tell you that this is refreshing in your world because we have come across many, many contractors over the years, and very few do what they say they're going to do. They don't show up. They go missing. It's just, and it's to be quite honest, hell on earth.
We hear that all the time. Our office manager, Valerie, fields all the phone calls coming into the office. Out of 10 phone calls, probably 7 clients have said what you just said, that they'll make an appointment with a contractor. They never show up. Or if they do show up, they spend time with you, and then you never hear from them again. I don't understand it, but yeah, it's not our philosophy. We try to make sure that every client is the most valuable asset in our business right now.
Right.
Yeah, they did the louvered roof on the back of our house, and I brought the neighbors over to show them, because my neighbors, I got the remote control. It's a louvered roof, and it's shaped like an airplane wing, and it opens. It could have it straight up, perpendicular, straight down, and it lets all the sun in. If I hit the button, it closes, and it's watertight, and it's got the water will drain off to the side, and it'll go down the gutter into a pipe away from behind the garage, and it goes down. And it's a terrific. It's really difficult to describe on the radio, but it's a really nice system. Right, and I'm out there with the remote, open and closing it.
A good way of trying to identify it over the radio is like a pergola that opens and closes at the touch of a finger. Yep, absolutely.
So it's actually called an awning.
They're called louvered awnings. We call them louvered pergolas. They've been around for quite some time. Started in Europe is where they were really big. The West Coast, you'll see a lot of them. And we brought them to the East Coast. We're now generation 3 of them, which has really come
a long way.
A long, long way.
And it'll support the snow load. We don't have to worry about anything. They're really, really well built. I've seen cutaways of them. I've had them on. I've stood on them. They're really
right on.
Yeah,
and you can stand on them. They're structural. And that's what makes them what they are.
I did stand
they're not
up.
cheap,
I did stand. No, they're not cheap.
Okay, so during the lockdowns and COVID, a lot of people, we were all stuck in our home, and then we were looking at those areas of our homes which needed improvement. Also, people decided that they wanted to ditch their current home. It wasn't working in the current environment. They realized they needed more space. So they went out, started looking for homes, and they're getting outbid. So they can't, even though they want to buy a home, they can't because they're not getting the homes that they like and the price points that they need. So if you were to talk to some of these people and you would look at their current home, where could people look in terms of what they have in their existing home? Where can they make extra space?
That's a great question. One, for sure, is your porch area. If you have an existing porch, we can convert that into a 3-season or a 4-season room. One of the things that happened during the pandemic, Jackie, was a lot of people were home. Now they're looking for home offices or an area, a getaway room. So that's where we come in. We can custom design office space, relaxation space, or just a getaway room.
See, when I think of closing in a porch area, I think of that I have to go out to the porch to get into that area. But that you can actually, like say there's a window to that area, you can make that window into a door.
Absolutely.
So it's like you can close the door and the quiet of the family will be left behind as I click the door closed.
With those teenage kids yelling and screaming and you walk out into your room. Yeah, we do a lot of that. We take the windows right out. We'll put French doors in or whatever the client wants. Absolutely.
French doors is a nice idea.
Yeah, they're very popular this year. The other thing that's very popular is the retractable wall systems that you know about. So we can go 12 foot wide with a retractable wall, and it'll collapse into itself, allowing a 75% pass-through. So.
And that wall system, you can take it completely down if you need to.
Can. Yep. You can take them out. You can open them. You can do quite a bit with those. But yeah, the claim to fame, Jackie, is that they are removable. So if you wanted to get something big into the house, you have that accessibility. We also convert your existing garage into a room system.
No.
We have a 3-car garage.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Oh. We have a 3-car garage, and I could see it being nice living space.
And the nice thing is you keep your garage door. So you open your garage door, and then you come over to the retractable wall system, and you just slide the wall system over. Now you have a man cave. And where it's also nice is if you're into working on cars, when you have the lights on at night, the mosquitoes are just flooding in. You can't get much done because you're just getting bit.
You're getting eaten alive, right?
These come in quite nice. We can do them in a screen system or a vinyl system, and you can keep on having fun in the man cave.
So are people converting their garages? I know that's just Unthinkable.
This is blasphemy. I'm sorry. We're going to have to remove this from the radio show because people just don't do this stuff. Right, George?
Well, we can custom design it, Pat, to the point where that you would actually love it. You know, we'll give you everything you're looking for.
I like going out into the garage.
Yeah, that's his space.
And I'm with the car, turn the radio on, close the door.
Same here.
That's it.
But see that when you close the door in the middle of August, now
it's 800 degrees. You're right. You're right.
So that's where the retractable system comes in quite nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds nice. So one of the things that I find, and I'm amazed, is when I go to somebody's house and they have a garage, they do not use it for car storage. A lot of people
full of junk.
Yes. It's a storage space.
Ugh.
It's where they put.
It's a catch-all.
It's a catch-all,
Absolutely.
Right? But that could be a great place where they can make extra room.
Absolutely, yes.
All right.
Yes.
So if you don't want a man cave, but you want to do something else, what else would you do out there?
The possibilities are unlimited. You know, you could do a she shed. You could do a nice pool cabana area, changing room if the garage is close to the pool. You could do an entertainment room with pinball machines. Now I'm dating myself, but many different options. Absolutely. Your desire is anything it want it to be.
Okay. So have you ever gone to somebody's house and made a suggestion that wasn't even thought of by the owner?
Oh, a lot of times. Yeah, a lot of times people look at their basements as additional living space. A lot of times basements aren't really where a homeowner wants to go. I know myself, I don't like going into the basement. That's where we can come up with a design for a sunroom and give them so much more than walking down into a basement with no light or artificial light.
My dad had the sunroom on the back of the house, and it was 3 seasons out of the year. Mm-hmm. He would be out there. He used to love to just go out because it was all glass. He used to love to go out there and sit out there and have a cup of coffee and read the paper, and he had the little TV out there. But he would enjoy that. He would rather be sitting out in the sunroom with all the sunlight, and because it's a sunroom, rather than be sitting on the couch in the living room. He would really enjoy that a lot.
Yeah. My 3-season room, we enjoy the most out of anything at our home. When I go in, I'll retract the windows down. I get a nice breeze that comes through. You can listen to the birds. And it's even nice on a rainy day. So when you're sitting there, you hear that rain falling. It's very easy to take a nap. And yeah, TV, stereo. Yep.
It's not easy to take a nap with the phone anymore because as soon as you doze off, somebody's looking for you.
Yes. Yes.
It connects your home to nature without, sitting in a tree. Mm-hmm. Right? So.
No, it is nice. I do. I like to go out on the porch in a rainstorm and watch the rain. I really do.
Yeah. It is it's a nice luxury that once you have it, it's like a lot of luxury items. You ask yourself, how did I do without it?
You wish you did it a long time ago.
Yeah, we have
dream it, do it.
We have a house for sale in Waverly, and I was looking through the pictures the other day, and it's got a sunroom, and it's got a lot of wood on the inside. You guys do that too, right?
We do
a lot of wood,
packaging.
But it's a lot of glass and a lot of wood. And I says, that's really nice.
Yeah, and that's the claim to fame for A&B. What we do is we give you what you're looking for. So if you wanted walnut on the inside of your room, you get walnut. Whatever custom stain you would like, we do custom pretty much throughout every phase of the project.
So you have a Facebook page.
Yes.
And a lot of your pictures of your work are on Facebook.
Yep.
So we invite people to check out A&B Sunrooms and Remodel on Facebook, right? And you also have a showroom.
Yes, we do. The showroom's located at the Tough Tex Complex in Plains. It's 1325 North River Street, Plains, Pennsylvania. So yeah, at the showroom we have sunroom. We have the adjustable motorized awnings. We have the acrylic awnings on display, solid roof systems on display, as well as our retractable walls.
Okay. Are you open Saturdays?
By appointment only.
Okay. So what are your hours during the week?
Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 4 p.m., and then Saturday, Sunday by appointment.
By appointment. Okay, so some people need the weekend to meet up with others. Okay, that's great. George Wibley, owner of A and B Sunrooms and Remodel. How does someone get in touch with you?
The easiest way is to call the office at 570-824-1960 or at info@a-bsunrooms.com.
Thank you. Pat, would you like to review a listing?
Yes, we have a 4-bedroom, 4-bath home at 101 Waverly Lane in Waverly for $349,000.
Hey, that's the one you were just talking about.
I know. I was going to get to it. I was
All
this
right.
lovely home. It's immaculate. It's got a large built-in 2-car garage that will not be made into any kind of thing.
Well,
it's
if
for
you
cars.
don't own it, you
Garages
can't
are
say
for
that.
cars. Okay. It's got a brick fireplace. It's on over a half acre of land, and it's across the street from the Glen Elks Country Club. It's got large rooms. It's got 2 family rooms, and it's got that 4-season room that I was talking about with all the wood. It's really beautiful. This home has beautiful hardwood floors and tile floors with over 3,400 square feet of living space and central air conditioning. That's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath home with a fireplace and a large garage at 101 Waverly Lane in Waverly for $349,000, and that's listed by Paul Mackerel of our office.
I've made another decision.
I hope it does it involve George?
I can come out right now.
Yes,
I'll get the
done.
measures for the garage.
You know, I've always loved sunrooms.
Oh, God help us.
I've always loved them. And I don't have one, George.
You're very close with the breezeway.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not a sunroom. I want a sunroom.
We just got to put that other wall on.
Okay.
And we'll get
There's a shed in the garage. We can do whatever you want with that. Could be a she shed.
Hey, we could put a nice sunroom right over top of the garage. So
Sounds
you can
like
have both.
There
the
you
best
go.
of both worlds.
What about the 3rd floor above the master bedroom where that flat roof is? What about
Aren't we going to a commercial now? that we have
Okay,
to-
no, actually, I'm going to do the statistics for multifamily dwellings. What's happening year to date? Greater Scranton Board of Realtors MLS statistics for multifamily dwellings. These are the investment properties, the absorption rate, the amount of time in months that it would take to sell the current inventory is 3.85 months of inventory we have right now. Compared to last year at this time, it was 5.67 months. What is the median list price? Well, the median list price of a multifamily is $149,900. That's up 27%. The median sales price is $117,500. That's up 30.5%. The median days on market is spot on with the residential 20 days on the market.
It's up
Median.
30% from last year. Remember,
multis, we could not.
You couldn't give them away.
We could not give them away.
You couldn't give them away.
Pre-COVID, they were just really down. It was really disheartening. But now they've made a comeback and people are investing. So what price ranges have seen the most significant gains? Between the $160,000 and $180,000 has seen a 400% year-to-date change. $180,000 to $200,000 has seen a 366% change. $200,000 to $250,000 has seen a 1,000% gain. $400,000 to $500,000. Imagine that, an investment property for $400,000 to $500,000 has seen a 300% change. So sold listings are up 107%. Pending listings up 148.5%. Active listings are up 33.5%. And new listings are up 110%. These are all multifamily dwellings. Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, can it be sustained?
It?
Are we in a bubble?
That is the question of the moment, but we're headed towards a break. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talk.
Who are Century 21 agents? They're high-tech gizmo-packing problem solvers with an appetite for getting things done. They know the best places to buy a home, to sell a home, and to find antiques, if you're into that kind of thing. They're weatherproof, foolproof, and proof positive that smart people doing good work can make big things happen for great folks like you. Oh, and there's one nearby. This is who they are. This is what they do. Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster. Each office is independently owned and operated.
Hi, this is Jackie Ruddy from Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate. Is real estate on your mind? It's on ours 24/7. Whether you're buying, selling, investing, or in need of an appraisal, you have questions, we have answers.
Thinking of buying or selling a house and have questions? Tune in to the Real Estate Roundtable hosted by locally owned and operated Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on Saturday mornings at 11 and Sunday mornings at 11:30.
Call 570-344-6724 or visit jruddy.com. That's JRUDDY.com. Thanks for tuning into the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker. In with Pat Devaney, my husband, fellow realtor.
And we're back.
And we're back with George Wibley, owner of A&B Sunrooms and Remodel. Thank you so much for being here. You used to have a radio show.
Many years ago. I would just fill in like.
Yeah, you used to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're no stranger to radio.
A little bit, yeah.
First time here with us, but you've done this before, so it's like riding a bike.
It really is. Yeah, you get you get nervous and everything, and when you have a big mic in front of your face.
Well, sure. You don't do it every day, right, George?
Right on.
Okay, so let's talk about what's happening out there these days. So I'm sure, like, your business is changing by the second.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
my business, oh my gosh, how it changed rapidly. You know, what's happening in the morning completely changes by the afternoon. It's just crazy. And everybody's, hustling and bustling. But like on a larger scale, what's happening with the manufacturers, it trickles down and it affects you and what you can get, right? So
Absolutely.
Big, huge pre-COVID were outdoor kitchens. What's going on in that area?
Well, like you said, Jackie, I'd like to touch on one thing. If we learn nothing from this, what we did learn is to be patient. Patience is a virtue right now. And like you said, the whole supply chain has been broken. And it's a trickle-down effect on every aspect of business. You're having issues with getting inventory. I'm having the same issue of getting inventory. But yeah, it's something that we're all facing, and being patient is the best way through it. Yelling and screaming at everybody, you're not going to get anywhere. Our manufacturers, we just had a letter sent to us the other day. They're 100 employees short right now. They've shut down all unnecessary lines, and they're just going for what they can make happen, right down to raw materials. We have such an issue with getting raw materials. Windows, replacement windows are out 12 plus weeks. Everything we talk about or we look at is just too far out on back order. And look at wood pricing. The pricing is the other huge issue in what we're up against as remodelers today.
Well, you have many jobs despite that.
Yes,
so you're busy,
well. Yep.
and you've never been busier, and you're keeping up with the demand, and you're doing fine.
Yes.
You do have to obviously set everybody's expectations, your clients, but you said that they're mostly understanding of all of this.
We tell our clients straight up front where we stand. At right now, we're about 20 weeks out on most products before we can get them in-house. 99% of the people fully understand what's going on. And what I've seen, like you said, our business models have changed, and ours as well. We let our clients know right up front what kind of extended timelines they're looking at. So
and the majority of your work are people who want to increase their living space.
Yes, what we've seen a lot, Jackie, since the COVID and the shutdown and everything is increased living space. Office space is absolutely huge right now. And right before the show, I was just reading a thing where a lot of employees are choosing not to go back to work because they're used to being at home. So now they're looking at jobs that they can work from home. So, yeah, this market is crazy right now, and I think it's going to stay this way for quite some time.
Didn't you read an article we were talking about this yesterday? Didn't you say that 40% of the people are going to now be working from home, that they won't be going back to the office?
I don't really trust the statistics or the percentages that I read right now. I think I think we need to get
right in the midst of it, right?
Right.
You can't see the end.
No, I think we need to get away from it, and then it'll all play out. But yeah, there's a great percentage of people that will not return to the office.
And even look at businesses. They're re-looking at office as well. And they're redesigning the way they're...
Redesigning the workplace.
You got it.
Yes,
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out in the long run.
Absolutely.
But psychologically, we were also talking about this. I don't know how anybody
could just stay home all the time.
Well, it helps. I mean, if you have an adjustable pergola, if you have a pool at the house, a sunroom, a patio, we can help you with that.
Okay.
But it's nice to get out. It's nice to get out and go be with your coworkers and maybe eat lunch out with the people you work with or different places. But to be trapped.
Well, even look at that too, Pat. I mean, the restaurants, they don't have the employees. They're adjusting their hours. We're doing a job for a client right now that owns a restaurant, and it's sad to see that he has to shut down early because he doesn't have the employees. And sadly to say, he's burned out because it's him and his wife working from open till close and carrying every position in that restaurant.
Well, if people are making more staying home, it just doesn't make any sense to go out. Well, I mean, but that's another show.
Yeah, and there's a lot that could be said about that, but I don't know. I was always someone that had to work, so I don't get it. But it's interesting to see how it's all going to play out. But so George Wibley, owner of A&B Sunrooms and Remodel, let's have the listeners get in touch with you if they want. How do they do that?
Easiest way is stop by our showroom. It's at the Tough Techs Complex in Plains, 1325 North River Street, or give us a call at 570-824-1960, and you can contact us by email at info@a-bsunroom.com.
And you're on Facebook, where you highlight your work.
Yes.
You show all your
we
pictures.
Have hundreds of job pictures on Facebook, Instagram, and also our website at a-bsunroom.com.
So your claim to fame and what you're famous for are the custom designs.
Yes.
You're not a cookie cutter.
No.
You build to fit.
Yes, exactly. When we come in and look at a project, we try to create it that it was always part of the home. We try to make it architecturally appealing to the home.
Well, that's where you that's your education.
Yeah, I have a degree in architectural engineering and design. But
nothing worse than to see an extension that just sticks out like a sore thumb. Nothing worse.
Breaks my heart. Yeah, really. Like when I do jobs, I look at it as my signature on your home. If you're looking for just basic, it's not in our world. We are after the homes that you appreciate and you want it to enhance the architectural
It has
value.
to blend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And our rooms do add value to the home in our projects with that.
All right. Thank you, George.
Thank you for
Pat,
having us.
No problem.
All right. I have a question. Why would you continue to pay rent when you can have a 2-bedroom home? It's at 110 Rear Orchard Street in Exeter for only $89,000. You can have a mortgage payment with insurance and taxes for less than $650 a month. This adorable home, it's been well cared for. It's got newer flooring, a covered front porch, and it's got off-street parking for 2 cars. Give us a call about this move-in condition 2-bedroom home at 110 Rear Orchard Street in Exeter for only $89,000, and that's listed by Gail Lewis of our office.
Thank you, Pat. We'd like to welcome Angela Thomas as a new realtor to our office, Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate. Angela has been around real estate for many, many years. She was a nurse, but she decided, and she likes helping people, but she decided real estate, she was being called to become a realtor. She wants to help people. It's second nature to her, and she's eager to get started and on her way. And we look forward to many good things coming with Angela. Angela Thomas with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate. Thanks for tuning in to the Real Estate Roundtable. Remember to tune in next Saturday at 11 a.m., Sunday at 11:30 a.m. on 94.3 FM The Talker.